Guys, every time I see people like, or group like, or organization like, or operation like, to do la much and much and everything, there's one thing that always comes into my mind. And I'm going to put this in front of every one of you. I support these guys on what they are doing. And I will tell you why.
So this video is very important to me because I need for us as South Africans to really take this seriously. This fight that we're currently in, Yama illegal immigrants, is not just a fight of getting illegal immigrants out of the country. It's way deeper than that. It's actually a fight for our dignity. And anyone who knows how deep this issue of my illegal immigrants, I'm not talking about the ignorant people who want to sound good for social media. I'm talking about people who know just how bad the issue is. They'll tell you that akekho umuntu kufanele angene kwakho, and when they get to your house bakudelele. You welcome someone into your home, and then they start feeling like they're more powerful than you are. Then they start mistreating you and making you feel like you're the one that's supposed to leave your house. And I'm talking about this not only in hypothetical terms, but I'm talking about it in practical terms. Because we've seen how many buildings have been hijacked by illegal immigrants. We've seen how many houses have been taken over by illegal immigrants, and it continues. Now you know why it continues. It continues because they've become more and more comfortable, and when they become more and more comfortable, they become braver and braver and braver. Now here is where the issue of dignity comes the most. What are we going to tell our children when one day these very same people are able to tell us these things that they always say to us on social media, and sometimes they even say it to our faces, and they say it to us in real life, and they are dominating us in numbers? You as a South African are going to be told by someone from somewhere that you don't know, they don't have an identity, nobody knows who they are, but they're occupying jobs, they're occupying spaces, health facilities, schools, etc., etc. And they tell them that, listen, when you're lazy, you are not a hard worker, our men are better than you, your women love us more than they love you, oh, this country belongs to us and we're going to take over it. And all of the things that they always say, all the provocative things that they always say, and they become braver and braver and braver to say them to us every single day, to our faces. Our children are there, and they're going to watch us fail to protect them and fail to protect ourselves from these people whose language we don't even know, whose names and identities we don't even know. They're going to overpopulate. They're going to take over. They're going to have villages. They're going to start fighting their fights with each other. And we're going to be a non-factor. And you know why we're going to be a non-factor? Because they would have taken all our power away from us. They're going to tell us that if we try to speak out, we're xenophobic. If we try to speak out, it's because we hate ourselves, because we're black. If we try to speak out, it's because we don't have a right to tell them what to do, because Africa is for African. Meanwhile, the countries that have serious leaders are taking their leadership back, and they're taking their countries back, and they're taking their pride back, and they're taking their dignity back. Because this is not just only about territory, it's not about country, it's about identity, it's about who we are as South Africans. We're slowly being diluted, slowly being replaced. And the problem with that is these people are becoming more and more and more arrogant. But you see, the thing for me that just worries me when I think about illegal immigrants, and when they come and they start sharing things on social media, and they start calling us names and saying all these things, is I ask myself, for themselves, what is your plan? So you're an illegal immigrant. You come to the comment section and you start telling South Africans that they're lazy. God is going to punish them. You're not going anywhere. This is my country too. Africa for Africans. You start calling us names. In this video, trust me, you'll find the comments. They're going to come because that's all that they do. That's all that they're good at. That's all that they know. If you ask them to go and do that in their own country, they're never going to be that brave. What does that tell you about South Africa? We've become a playground and we've lost our dignity. Bayakwazi as they wish in our country, but the things they do in this country, they won't do in their own country. What does that tell you? Does that speak of a country with pride and dignity and can stand in front of the world and be proud of protecting its people? So South Africans, I urge you once again, as I will keep on urging you, that don't sit on your phones now and think this is a fight that you're going to win behind your phone. It's a fight that requires each and every one of us to stand up and fight, because we're not only just fighting illegal immigrants, we're fighting a system of corruption that has been beneficial to some people, whether at Home Affairs or the police or politicians or whatever, who have been benefiting from these people, even employees who can rip them off and pay them peanuts and then they get to save us so much money. So we're fighting a whole entire corrupt system that requires us to save ourselves, because clearly we've got nobody else that's coming to save us. And I promise you, if you sit on your cell phones the whole day and think you're going to win this, you're not going to win this. We saw Kenyans do it. We saw Ghanaians doing it right now. What are we waiting for? Even the president of Tanzania right now decided that she's going to put her people first. We clearly don't have leaders that want to put us first. So who are we expecting to do it for us? We've seen Operation Tutula. We've seen March and March. We see patriots on the ground, Patriotic Alliance and other political parties, the IFP, MMC working so hard. I see also even the AFF, MMC, people and individuals have taken the call and heeded the call to stand up and fight for this country. What are you doing about it to regain the dignity of this country? Telling us in our country when they are not respecting the laws of this country. Yes, we are brothers and sisters because we are in the same continent, but it doesn't mean you must disrespect us because we respect your countries. Why can't you respect ours? Clearly it's because we've lost our dignity, and we blame our leaders. We blame all the people who've corrupted this country. You are to blame.
You know, one thing that you guys, every time I see people like, or group like, or organization like, or operation like, Dodula, March and everything, there's one thing that always comes into my mind. And I'm going to put this in front of every one of you. Okay? I support these guys on what they are doing. And I will tell you why. There is no reason that you can give me that can convince me, right? Why the government or why the people that are supposed to be dealing with what Dudula, with what March and March are dealing with, why are they not dealing with this thing that Dudula and actually March and March are dealing with right now at the moment? One, it was not supposed to even happen. All right, let me say that again. It was not even supposed to happen that you end up having operations like Dudula and operation like March and March. Just because of one reason, because the government and those that are supposed to be dealing with the problem are dealing with that problem. The problem is the reason why we are here where we are. It's not because these guys, they were sitting somewhere, they thought, okay, let's come together, let's just cause chaos. No. There's a reason why. Somebody somewhere failed to do their job. And guess what happens when somebody fails to do their job? There's a gap. And if there is a gap, guess what is going to happen? That gap that has been made by the people that are supposed to be closing that gap, or that were supposed not to allow that gap to take place, they are not fixing the gap. No. And then you expect, let me say that again, you expect people who love their country to sit back at the back there and allow the gap to grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And you want them to sit down somewhere and just laugh and smile, just like you do. When people who are supposed to be dealing with these problems, they are busy right now. Busy Madlanga Commission, busy in Parliament. What are they doing? Busy eating each other, busy blaming each other, busy saying this one, that one, that one, that one. Let me say it again. There was not supposed to be an opportunity for Mr. Mkhanazi to actually come and make a conference if the people that were supposed to do the job, they were doing the job. Unfortunately, instead of our country being fixed, people are busy fighting and are busy exposing each other with all this corruption thing, which was not even supposed to happen. The corruption, everyone is crying now. Corruption this, corruption that, corruption that. We forget that there were people who were supposed to arrest this thing. When you are in your home, you've got a house, you've got your home, your family. You make sure that there is nothing that comes into your family that is going to mess up with your family, because what? You love your family and you want your family to be okay every time. Anything that tries to separate, anything that tries to dilute your family, your house, you always stand up. Some of you even take out your guns and you want to just blink everyone because you are trying to protect your home. People who are supposed to protect our home, first things first. The person who is at the top, the first citizen of the country, the first line of defense, the president, supposed to from long time. I'm not talking about the one now, I'm talking about all of them. All of them, they were supposed to be the front line, supposed to protect our country because they are at the front. First citizen was supposed to make sure that I'm a citizen of this country. What I am going to do is to protect the country. That's the first thing that I'm going to do. That means I'm going to protect that nobody access our country the way they want. No, people is just, it's nice for them. It's good, it's nice. It's good, it's nice. And my sister here, she says, I'm not talking to the people who are busy on their phone and doing whatever and speaking nice English and everything. We know them. They are okay. They are even, some of them, you see them in suits. If you can ask them to go and just experience the environment where these illegal people are, and just the environment, just for environment, just go there and tell me, how would you feel? They will never. All I'm saying is, guys, all right, and people are trying to convince those people who are trying to defend their country and trying to fight. They are trying to convince them. No, you need to. No, ladies and gentlemen, no. It cannot be. I am saying to you, politicians, all of them, parliament, everywhere, fighting each other, exposing each other as if like it's a good thing, it's a nice thing. One, let me repeat, I'm busy repeating once. One, it's not supposed to happen. This whole thing of Mr. Mkhwanazi exposing, this thing was not supposed to happen for one reason only. Corruption was supposed to be avoided. Corruption was supposed to be fought against. From the beginning, when it shows its head, it was supposed to be dealt with. It doesn't matter where it started. It was supposed to be dealt with. But we got people who were cowards at the time. We got people, it seems like, and it looks like, I don't know other people, but it seems like Mr. Mkhwanazi, in terms of this thing of government official, whatever, and everything, the saving of the country, it seems like it's only Mkhwanazi who can just come up and be strong and be like, okay, I'm going to expose people. And he mentions names. And you've got other people who come here in parliament, in the Art Court Committee. And then they are threatening. I've got some five names here, and I don't know if I can say. What are you talking about? That's how you deal with corruption. Some of you, you were blaming Mr. Ramaphosa. When Mr. Ramaphosa was busy telling the people of the ANC to say, DA is beating you guys. Some of you, you were like, yeah, no, he's supporting the DA. No, he's triggering them. He's making them to open their minds. He's making them to wake up. Wake up. You cannot be beaten by these guys. You've been in government for some time. You should be doing better than them. That's what it's about. That's why when I listen to a person, I don't listen to a person because I am biased. No, I listen to people like what is the term? I forgot the term, but I don't listen to them with a side. Because some of you, when a person says something, already you take it to twist it. I repeat, Mr. Ramaphosa was right to say what he said to trigger these ANC people. All right? And I don't care how you think about Dudula, how you think about March and March. Whatever they are doing, they are protecting their country. They want to see their country clean. They want to see their cities clean. They want to see people who are taking land without being told to take the land, without following procedures, actually coming out and going out of those places because there is supposed to be people there. I don't know what is going on with people, guys. I really don't know. I think like if you are not shouting, people are not listening to you. If you are just speaking, okay, guys, we have to deal with this thing. People, they don't listen to you. You have to shout so that you trend. I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter how you try to justify this thing of foreign nationals in South Africa. It doesn't matter how you justify it. Any person who gets to a country, when they get there, first of all, the first thing that comes into their minds, I am illegal. That's the first thing. And since you are illegal, one thing that you need to do is to behave. People, they don't behave. They do whatever that they want to do. They insult people. They say, yeah, you are lazy. You are this and that and that and that and that. I told you in my other video, I said to you, ladies and gentlemen, this thing of illegal for foreigners, it started when South Africans in their jobs, they started toying and saying, we are not paid enough. They were saying we are not paid enough and everything like that. And then people who are employing, guess what they did? They replaced those people who were toying, replaced them with other people. And people from outside. And when they got there, I can promise you right now, at the time they were replacing them, and if you went and checked on how much they earned, I wouldn't be surprised if they were earning even below that amount that people were getting, South Africans were getting. And when people are starting to complain, people are starting to shout and say, yeah, this and that 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 and that. Why do you always, guys, I don't know, who do you think? Like, my argument is, it is not even supposed to be happening the way it's happening. Meaning, the people that are in government, they were supposed to make sure that we don't get where we are right now. We don't get to a point where groups like March and Dudula, they don't come up. Because why? The government and the people that are supposed to be doing the job are doing the job. Now things are being switched. Those that are supposed to do the job, they are not. And those that think that there is a gap, they are closing the gap. How would you play a game without one player? Hi, we will only have one player off, guys. We'll have a gap there in the middle. No one is playing there in the middle. There is a gap. Your opponent will exploit that gap. Hmm? Hmm? They will exploit it. Just imagine we are playing right now. I'm deciding to take my team and say, listen, we are going to have one person in this game out. In other words, we are going to play 10. Goalkeeper and the others, and then we leave one gap. Guess what is going to happen to the opponent? The opponent are going to say, good shot. This is the gap we wanted. And we are going to exploit it. And they will exploit it. They will beat us, and they will look at us after the match and be like, and laugh in our faces because we have opened a gap somewhere. And when some people, they see the gap in the game, they are trying to tell you there is a gap. They are trying to tell people that are supposed to close the gap. They are trying to tell the coach, there is a gap. They put the person. The coach is not putting the person. The people that are supposed to close the gap are not putting anyone there. And then the people that are that are sitting somewhere, they are like, no, we are not going to wait for the coach. We are coming in and we are going to put someone there. They go and they do their thing. They close the gap. You guys, you guys, you guys. Do you think it's a. She made a very good point. We are going to get to a point where the population of illegal foreigners are going to be as equal as South Africans, even more than South African. In some cities, it will happen that it's even more. They are more than South Africans in those cities, and you think that it's good. If a cities are full of illegal people, in that city they are full of illegal people more than South Africans, and you think it's good. What do you think will happen in the future? I said it before in my other videos, and she mentioned it again. We will regret one day. Not even us, because we won't be here there. Our children, they will be asking themselves, where were our parents? We won't be able to answer. They will not be able to answer those people that will be there. Where were our parents when these things were happening? Now they're supposed to be fixing things. All I'm saying again is what puzzles me and what makes me angry sometimes is having politicians busy eating, beating each other, exposing each other as if like corruption is a style, corruption is something good. It was not supposed to happen from the first time, from the first place. We shouldn't be having heroes like Mr. Mukwanazi because the people are doing their job. The reason why we have them is because somebody, they are not doing their job. Simple as I. There is no way that we can accept these situations and you want people to laugh. Want people to smile every time, laugh and smile, and it's nice. Hi, every. It's not supposed. There is a video I saw on I don't know whether it was on TikTok or it was somewhere. I don't know. That video, it shows. I don't know. It was. I think it's a YouTube video, but they showed people on other app talking. They were saying, if South Africans can leave the other app, the TK app, TKT what, if they can leave that app, it's going to be boring, and they're right. And they are saying that, you know why? Because they want you to stay there. They want you to feel special so that you stay there because they know that they are eating because of your views. Because you guys are always on your phone, so they are eating with you. And they are taking advantage of that. They know they are making money there. They know that the more they have these guys from South Africa, they know their views go up. And when they go up, they know they are making money. I said it when I was talking about the other app. To say I don't like this thing that South Africans are not getting paid, and people, they want us to smile. They want us to smile, and when people come up and say we need to get paid on this app, there is no way that we are not paid and everything. And other people, they were like, you know. And now, even though they get paid in that app, it's difficult than the other guys. They know the gap. They can see your weaknesses. And they use it against you. They use it against us. They use it so that they can be able to take advantage of it. And to some people, it's a good thing. It's nice. It's sweet, right? I am repeating again, and I'm repeating again. Me personally, I will never, and I have never hated any person who is from any African country. Never. Never. And I will never do that. Why? Because they are human beings. Of course, they are the same color as us. But I said it when I was reacting to the Tabombegi video to say, respect people. Let's start there. Respect. We love you. You love us. Africa, one Africa. Yes. But please, let us respect each other. First, let's start with the respect. You respect me, I respect you. You respect my country, I respect your country. I don't just come in your country and do whatever I want. And then when I tell you to say, hey, you are here illegal, you must go back home. You are telling me that, no, I'm not going anywhere. Hey, what? You are lazy. Go and be strong and be ukutale legi. I am very sorry. We love them. We can even learn from them, I believe. But let us do it in a right way. Let's respect each other. It cannot be that people are doing something wrong, and then in the name of, we are all Africans, we are all whatever, and then we want to just bypass the problem, bypass the disrespect. And then we are like, we are all okay, wait. There are other Africans here in South Africa, they are very respectful. We interact with them, we talk, we laugh, we do all these things because they are respectful to. But there are those that we tell, listen, you are illegal, my guy. You are illegally. Why are you complaining? Anyway, let me just stop there. I just wanted to react to this. Okay? This woman, man, they are amazing. This one and the other one with Tutul. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. We are seeing now that since men, they don't want to take actions. Since men, they don't want to take any. We are seeing some women, and I'm very surprised that it's actually sometimes it's those beautiful women. Have you noticed that it's sort of like these beautiful women, I don't know. But now they are doing a great job. Tutula won the case, which was awesome to show that these guys, it's not like their intentions are bad, their intentions are good. Unless you are biased, unless you don't know, you just hate for the sake of hating. Some of you are compromised because you are using this thing. I don't know. I don't want to call it a name. I don't want to call it by name. Some of you are compromised because you are about that. I am an I'm a powered what? African. You are compromised because even if there is something wrong, you can't see. Be careful of being blindfolded because you like something, because you favor something. And I reacted to that video of Mr. Mpe. I understood his context because he was speaking based on the foundation, to say the foundation was built on this. He was talking about Africans or whatever. And then when he started to say, hey, I don't like this thing makes sense about Dudula. Guys, come on. Are you serious right now? These politicians, they do things as if like they don't have kids. They do things as if like they will live forever. They do things as if like they will never have a future. Their kids will never have futures. Let's say you have a child and you think that because now it's good, you are rich, now everything is nice, it's honking door, you've got money, your kids will always have money. Life can change. It can turn around your kids, it turns around and then things are very bad. They end up not having money. They're supposed to go to a public hospital. It's full. And not full because of South Africans, full because of illegal immigrants, full there. South Africans maybe are only whatever 100 at the back. All the line is, and they will be crying. That's why it's not about you, maybe you now, who are living here today. It's about the future, about the people that are coming, your kids. Some of you are not even, you don't have kids anymore. You don't have kids yet. You're still going to have kids. But you want things just to happen willy-nilly. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. You can put it in the comment section. If you want to talk there, you can talk. You can say whatever. Okay, I know some of us were doing it on the phone. But if I can see them matching, I can go. I can join them. I'm waiting for them to come, whatever, to arrange where I'm going. I'll be there, matching all the time. Hey, what? Because there is no way, ladies and gentlemen, our beautiful, wonderful country, people, they know South Africa is a beautiful country, awesome country, and whatever. They know that. The only people who don't know, it's us. Even if we know, we don't cherish it. We don't protect it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I won't stop talking. Have a good day. Let's continue with our wabumkunu. Nakhona nje, they are busy there. This one is saying this one is saying that, the one is defending while the country is burning. They are busy eating each other there. Anyway, it's okay, guys. Have a good day.